These barrow deeps have remained untouched for nearly 3,000 years. Still, there's no telling what creatures may have taken up residence after we sealed these tunnels shut.
There is nothing to fear in this place. The only enemy that has ever given me pause is now corrupting the lands above us. Let us be done with this business and get back to the surface.
Agreed. Just be careful. There is no telling how the Druids of the Claw will react to us after all this time.
Out with it.
The land and I are one.
Are we being invaded?
Waiting on you.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Is there trouble?
Something
The goddess
is
calls.
amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses?
I heed the voice of Elune.
What threatens
Someone
these
threatens
lands?
the wilds?
The land and
Ashrathoraman.
I are one.
Someone
The
threatens the
land and
wilds?
I are one.
The goddess
Has
calls.
sleep dulled my senses?
I heed the voice of Elune.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills.
What
The
threatens these
goddess
lands?
calls. Someone threatens the wild.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of
Something
Elune.
is amiss. It shall be done.
Someone threatens the wild.
The land and I.
These cave spiders are enormous.
I sense a strange darkness tainting them. They have been transformed by a great evil.
Has
Ashrathoraman.
sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess
What
calls.
threatens these lands? The
Ashrathoraman.
land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of
Something
Elune.
is amiss.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of
Threatens
Elune.
these lands.
Anudora.
It shall be done.
The goddess calls.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Someone
Has
threatens the
sleep
wild.
dulled my senses? Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman.
For Kalimdor. Ashtherodalabin.
Ashrathoraman. I heed
The
the
land
voice
and
of
I
Elune.
are one.
The goddess calls.
What threatens
Someone
these
threatens the
lands?
wild.
Something
The goddess
is
calls.
amiss.
I heed the
Ashtherodalabin.
voice of Elune.
Anudora.
Someone
Has
threatens the
sleep
wild.
dulled my senses? The
Ashrathoraman.
land and I are one. What
Ashrathoraman.
threatens these lands?
The goddess calls.
It shall be done.
Someone threatens the wild.
Threatens these lands. Something is amiss.
I heed the
The land
voice of
and I
Elune.
are one. Has
Ashrathoraman.
sleep dulled my
I
senses?
heed the voice of Elune.
Speak your mind.
The goddess
Has
calls.
sleep
Demon
dulled?
bile. This must be what cursed the spiders.
If the corruption can do this to these simple creatures, I dare not imagine what it could do to the beasts who live above.
We must put an end to this corruption, no matter the cost. The goddess
The land
calls.
and I are one.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds.
Something is amiss.
Old priestess, we need your help. Our shaman was bitten by a strange spider and has become deathly ill. Our tribesmen have run off, leaving us to fend for ourselves.
What would you have us do?
The waters of the nearby Fountain of Life can save him, but we dare not leave him in this state. If you can fill this vial with its waters and return it to us, our shaman's life will be saved.
If his wisdom will prevent you from turning feral like your tribesmen, I will gladly save your shaman. I heed the
Has
voice
sleep
of Elune.
dulled my senses? What
Ashrathoraman.
threatens these lands?
I heed the voice
The
of
land
Elune.
and I are one.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Something is
Goddess
amiss.
calls.
What threatens these
Ashrathoraman.
lands?
I heed the voice of
Something
Elune.
is amiss.
The goddess
The land
calls.
and I are one.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Has sleep dulled
Ashrathoraman.
my senses?
Someone
What
threatens the
threatens
wilds.
these lands?
The goddess
The land
calls.
and I are one.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Has sleep dulled my
The
senses?
goddess calls.
Something
I
is
heed the
amiss.
voice of Elune.
The land and I are
Someone
one.
threatens the wilds.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Ashrathoraman.
Something is amiss. What
Ashrathoraman.
threatens these lands?
The goddess
Has
calls.
sleep dulled my senses? The
Someone threatens
land
the
and I
wilds.
are one.
I heed the
What
voice of Elune.
threatens these lands?
Someone threatens the
It
wilds.
shall be done.
Ashrathoraman.
Something is amiss.
The goddess calls.
Has sleep dulled
Inventory
my
is
senses?
full.
I heed the voice of Elune.
The
Someone
land
threatens the
and I
wilds.
are one. For
I heed the voice
Kalimdor,
of Elune.
what threatens these lands?
Ashrathoraman. The goddess
Something
calls.
is amiss.
The
The
goddess
land
calls.
and I are one.
Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled
Someone
my
threatens
senses?
the wilds.
Something is
I heed
amiss.
the voice of Elune. So be it.
What threatens these
Someone
lands?
threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills.
Has sleep dulled my
Ashrathoraman.
senses?
The
The
goddess
land
calls.
and I are one. What threatens these
I
lands?
heed the voice of Elune.
Anudora. For Kalimdor,
The goddess calls.
something is amiss.
This must be the fountain of life. I need only place the vial in the fountain's waters. Ashrathoraman.
Something is amiss.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Has sleep dulled my
The goddess
senses?
calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
What threatens
I heed
these
the
lands?
voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador. Has
Ashrathorama.
sleep dulled my senses?
Elune be praised, priestess. Truthfully, we doubted that you'd return. Now our shaman has a chance.
Again, I must thank you for your help. Take this talisman. Should you require our aid, it will summon us to fight at your side.
It shall be done. The land and I are one. It shall be done.
The goddess
Something
calls.
is amiss.
Someone
Ashtherodanador.
threatens the wilds.
What threatens these
I
lands?
heed the voice of Elune.
For Kalimdor.
The pathway cuts off to the south. But this doorway looks promising.
Oh no. How could I have forgotten?
What is behind this door that worries you, my love?
This door leads to Illidan's prison, Tyrande. We should go. Now.
Illidan? It's been 10,000 years. Could he still be alive? We should free him. He would be the perfect ally against the undead and their demon masters.
No, Tyrande. That beast must never be set free.
But he is your brother.
Be that as it may. He is far too dangerous. I forbid it.
Only the goddess may forbid me anything. I will free Illidan whether you like it or not.
What threatens these lands? The land and I are one. Anudora. Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Anudora. Has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. Anudora.
Are we being invaded? For the trees. Is there trouble?
Anudora. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. For Kalimdor. Let me pass. The Archdruid of the Moonglade demands passage. It shall be done. Anudora. Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss.
Hi! Making trails.
The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. Has sleep dulled?
Turn back. You are unworthy to bask in the bear god's presence.
Bear gods? The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador. The land and I are one. What threatens these lands?
Inventory is
Perhaps the
full.
creature was referring to the sleeping druids of the Claw. But why would he call them bear gods when they appear as I do? Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss. Has sleep
Inventory
dulled
is
my
full.
senses? Ashtherodanador.
What is nature's call?
What threatens these lands? Anudora. Something is amiss. The land and I are one. Something is amiss. It shall be done. Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are one. What threatens these lands? What threatens these lands? Foul spawn of Deathwing. I should have known that you loathsome beasts would take refuge within the flames of the earth. Something is amiss. The land and I are one. Ah, the druids of the Claw are awake already. Come, my brothers, we have much to do. What in the... They have lost themselves to their animal aspects. They're mindless and feral.
In the Raven's name.
The horn's call might work, but it would reach only a few of them in this part of the cavern. What threatens these lands? Procalamdor. Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done.
Thy bidding.
Anudora. Ashtherodanador. Has sleep dulled my senses?
Enlighten me.
Something is amiss. For Kalimdor.
Out with it.
It shall be done. Anudora. Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? Ashtherodanador. Anudora.
Thy bidding.
It shall be done.
I am prepared. For my brothers. That's a given.
What threatens these
Thy
lands?
bidding.
Something
I am
is
prepared.
amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses?
Enlighten me.
The land and I are
Our
one.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Enlighten me.
Something
I am
is
prepared.
amiss.
Thy bidding. Out with it.
Anudora.
Thy bidding.
The land
Out
and
with
I
it.
are one.
It has begun. Enlighten me. I am prepared.
Your mana is
Out with
depleted.
it.
What threatens these lands? The land and I are one.
I am prepared.
What
I am
threatens these
prepared.
lands?
Thy bidding.
For Kalimdor, something is amiss.
Out with it.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Enlighten me.
Our warriors have engaged the
What
enemy.
threatens
bidding.
these lands? Something
with it.
is amiss.
I am prepared. No one shall be the wiser.
Something is amiss. For Kalimdor, Anudora,
Out with it.
the land and
Thy
I are
bidding.
one.
Enlighten me.
For Kalimdor, what threatens these
I
lands?
am prepared.
Something
Enlighten
is
me.
amiss.
Thy
Ashtherodonador,
bidding. I am prepared.
has sleep dulled my senses?
Out with it.
What threatens these lands?
I am
The
prepared.
land and I are one.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Something is amiss.
Thy bidding.
For Kalimdor,
Enlighten me.
what
with
threatens
it.
these lands? Something is amiss. The land and I are one.
I am prepared.
Something is amiss.
Enlighten me. Thy bidding. Out
Ashtherodonador,
with it.
the land and I
Enlighten
are
me.
one.
That's a given.
It shall be done.
Out with it.
Has sleep
I am prepared.
dulled my senses? Anudora,
Thy bidding.
it shall be done.
Out with it.
For Kalimdor,
Enlighten me.
the land and I are one. What threatens these
prepared.
lands? Has sleep dulled
Thy
my
bidding.
senses?
Thy bidding. Out with it.
It shall be
For
done.
my brothers. I am
What
prepared.
threatens these lands?
Enlighten me.
Something
bidding.
is amiss. The land and I are one.
Out with it.
Something is amiss.
I am prepared. It has begun.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Thy bidding. Enlighten me.
The land and I are one.
Out with it.
For Kalimdor,
I am prepared.
threatens these lands. Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are one. Anudora, has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodonador, something is amiss.
Thy bidding. I am prepared. It has begun.
What threatens these lands? The land and I are one.
Out with it. Enlighten me. No one shall be the wiser.
What threatens these lands?
Out with it.
Something is
Thy
amiss.
bidding.
Has sleep
Enlighten me.
dulled my senses?
I am prepared.
The land and I are
That's
one.
a given.
The land and I are one.
Shandor Stormrage. I don't know what came over us. It's been so long since we remembered who we were.
All is well, Theroshan. I have need of you and your mighty brethren once again. After these many ages, the Burning Legion has returned, and only our combined strength can drive them back.
Then we druids of the Claw are yours to command, Shandor Stormrage.
I cannot go back.
Your quest is foolhardy. Even your goddess has condemned the one you seek to free.
Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman.
In the name of Cenarius!
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. Immediately. By Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Standing guard.
Someone threatens the wilds. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. Ashrathoraman. By Elune. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild. Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. Immediately. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. Someone threatens the wild. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. By Elune. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. Immediately. By Elune. Ashrathoraman. So be it. Immediately. By Elune.
Anudora!
Hinduli Refa.
Anudora!
I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills.
In the name of Cenarius!
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman.
Okalamdor!
Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. So be it. All the way. All the way.
easy.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds?
Inventory is full.
As the goddess wills. Hinduli Rathai. Immediately. So be it. By Elun. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elun. So be it. I heed the voice of Elun.
On your mark.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds? Immediately. I heed the voice of Elun. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elun. Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wild? The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wild?
Anudora!
So
A
be it.
cache of the Watcher's weapons. These should help us considerably.
I heed the voice of Elun. I heed the voice of Elun. Immediately. Ashrathoraman. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds? Immediately. By Elun. As the goddess wills.
O Kalimdor!
So be it. By Elun. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
Death to the intruders.
Make it fast.
I heed the voice of Elun. By Elun. Hinduli Rathai. Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills.
Your move.
Immediately. So be it.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I heed the voice of Elun. Someone threatens the
On your
wild?
mark.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately.
In the name of Cenarius! In the name of Cenarius!
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elun. Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. By Elun.
Speak your mind.
The goddess calls.
In position.
The
Someone
Treants move to block my path. Only a powerful druid could command such creatures.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the
In
wild?
position.
Point the way. Fair enough. Say no more.
Make it fast.
Ashrathoraman.
I am sworn to avenge.
I heed the voice of Elun.
I walk in shadow.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice
Speak
of
your
Elun.
mind.
Someone threatens the wilds? The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds?
Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman.
In position.
The goddess calls.
Make it fast.
I heed the voice of Elune.
In position.
The goddess calls.
I am sworn to avenge.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Speak your mind.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wild.
Standing guard.
I heed the voice of Elune. Anudora!
Speak your mind.
Ashrathoraman.
In position.
The goddess calls.
I am sworn to avenge.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Make it fast. Standing guard.
Someone
In
threatens the
position.
wild.
I am
Ashrathoraman.
sworn to avenge.
Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice
Speak
of
your
Elune.
mind.
The goddess
Make
calls.
it fast.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman.
Make it fast.
The goddess calls.
Standing guard.
The goddess
In
calls.
position.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Speak your mind.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice
I
of
am
Elune.
sworn to avenge.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Speak your mind.
I heed the voice of Elune.
In position.
The goddess
I am
calls.
sworn to avenge.
Ashrathoraman.
Make it fast.
The goddess calls.
Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman.
Speak your mind.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman. The
I am
goddess
sworn
calls.
to avenge.
Someone threatens the wilds.
In position.
I heed the voice
Make it
of Elune.
fast.
Ashrathoraman.
Absolutely.
I heed the
I am
voice of Elune.
sworn to avenge.
Hold, priestess. This place is forbidden, even to one such as you. There is a terrible evil here that must remain chained beneath the earth.
Illidan was considered a great hero once. I believe he will become one again.
Madness! You would doom us all by freeing the betrayer.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. Illidan, is that you?
Tyrande, it is your voice. After all these ages spent in darkness, your voice is like the pure light of the moon upon my mind.
The Legion has returned, Illidan. Your people have need of you once more.
Because I once cared for you, Tyrande, I will hunt down the demons. But I will never owe our people anything.
Then let us hurry back to the surface. The demon's corruption spreads with every second we waste.
It has been an eternity, brother. An eternity spent in darkness.
Illidan, you were sentenced to pay for your sins. Nothing more.
And who are you to judge me? We fought the demons side by side, if you recall.
Enough of this, both of you. What is done is done. My love, with Illidan's help, we will drive the demons back once again and save what is left of our beloved land.
Have you even considered the cost, Tyrande? This betrayer's aid may doom us all before the end. I will have nothing to do with this.